BassResinator here. I have these cool Swan molds. And on the mold, there is a little indentation coming in where the eye is supposed to be. And I have this little sponge thing that I have used before. There's a little bit of powder on there. And I just want to touch that eye. Ooh. Okay. That was cool. I've mixed up about 15 ounces of resin. I could not find out from anybody. I asked people, do you have this mold? Yeah, but I haven't used it yet. And I'm like, oh man. What I want to do is I want to keep them completely clear, except for I have this peony colored shimmering alcohol ink, and I've separated out a little bit of resin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the clear in here and fill it up most of the way. Again, I don't know how much is going to fit in here. And then I'm going to mix this. I'm not just going to put it on the top. I'm going to mix it into this little bit of resin that I have here. It's about 2 ounces. And then I'm going to put it down here on the bottom and just hope it goes that way, but ever so slightly. So, what is that? There's something in the mold. Just got these out. Never used these before. Don't know what that is. Okay. So let me start down here on this end. I did put, this is Von Crafter art resin, the 1-to-1. When I say 1-to-1, that means equal parts by volume of resin, part A and part B. There's a deep pour, and usually deep pours are 2-to-1. I say usually because there is a company called Resin Pro. They have some resin that is got like 3-to-5 and stuff like that, you know, different ratios. Okay, that took quite a bit of this. But this is the bigger of the two. Now let's go in here now. Boy, went up over the edge. if you saw me doing sort of like a limbo position so I can get the glare to see how much I have left in the mold. Okay, I don't know how much is up here. I think I may have calculated this just about right now. Okay, gonna leave the rest now for this experiment. Mm-hmm. Shaky, shaky, shaky with this peony colored. No, I should have taken the temperature. It's 94. Okay, so if I let that sit, I'll go do something, and then I will come back and put this pink in there. Peony, sorry. No. Well, it is a pink color. Okay, 20 drops for 2 ounces. Don't know. I want it to be on the relatively dark side because then the dark side, watch out. Because once it hits, I want it to like stain the bottom and push. That's what I'm wanting. Don't know if that's what I'll get, but this shimmering alcohol ink is very similar to the Marabou Rainbow, and it sparkles, and metallic alcohol inks. If you just put them on the surface, they spread brown, big time, and but if you stir it up in, it causes. Somebody was talking about this down in Florida. I think it was Marva, and she was talking about bioluminescent waves or water. Um, my brother told me about that when he was in the Navy, and they were going through this. I don't know where. I have to ask him. And they were going through some part of an ocean, and the wake that the ship was leaving was causing this crazy luminescent stuff. So that's what this does. It's super cool. And you get it with metallic alcohol inks, the Marabou, and these shimmering things from Brie Reese. Um, so cool. Okay, I'm going to wait about 10 more minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, these are at about 105 degrees. This is kind of warm too. So let me see if I can get my plan to work. Okay, let me try this side now. I don't know exactly what this is going to do, but it's pretty. And I don't want to stir it around in there or anything else. I just want to leave it alone and see what happens. Okay, so I will come back to you in the morning. Bye. Good night. Okay, these cured up. There's a funny little glare right there. Look at how this peony pink spread. It looks like it spread down as well as, yeah. Okay, let's start with the smallish one. Well, Swan. This is, it's still a touch bendy, and I think I'm not going to be able to stand them up. Well, I don't want to stand them up because they've got a flat area on the bottom where they can stand, but I don't know if I want to do that yet for fear that that neck is going to bend over because they're still, like I said, they're still a little bendy. Goodness. So pretty. And that eye thing, kind of cool. Okay, let's get this bigger one out now. These things here in the middle are rather chore-inducing. There. These remind me of ice sculptures. And that's why I wanted to stay clear, except for that little bit of pink at the bottom. And it takes 15 ounces to do both of them, assuming you're not doing any inclusions. Wow, that is... These are just really, really pretty. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for watching this today. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so very much. If you're not, consider it. And if you do subscribe, just go down here to the bottom of the screen. There's a subscribe button. Right next to it, there's also a bell icon. If you subscribe and you click that bell is a notification icon. So anytime I do something new, you'll be notified. So click both of those. And we do channel memberships now. I've got 4 members at present. Level is Blue Bonnet. Level 1. Level 2 is Indian Paintbrush or Indian Paint Blanket or Indian Blanket. It's supposed to be Indian Paintbrush, but somehow I typed it the wrong way. Can you imagine me making a mistake like that? No. Anyway, I think I have changed it to where now it'll show up as Indian Paintbrush. But if you get it and it says Indian Blanket, don't worry. Yeah, for $1.99 that's level 1, $2.99 for level 2. And that helps support the channel and allows me to buy new things for this channel. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not already, or if you are planning, thank you. If you've already subscribed, thank you. Stick around. I'm going to have some stills. I may take these out in the sun. See what it does with this pink. Anyway, and then I'll try and stand them up. And then after that, I think I'll just stick them on a heat mat for an hour or two and just let them solidify even more before I stand them out on the table for my wife to go, ooh, ah. Yeah, these came out nice. Okay, I'm liking this. Stick around for the stills. I will see you next time. Bye.